Hello and welcome to this short tutorial where I'm going to take you through some tips to help you get better signal quality when flying your DJI Mini 4 Pro with a DJI RC2 controller. Now the DJI RC2 controller has these foldable antennas. Now in order to get the best signal quality, first off we need to make sure that these antennas are fully extended and they are pointed out. Now the direction of these antennas actually matters when it comes to getting better signal quality of your drone. So when it comes to these antennas, we want the flat portions either on the back or on the top to be pointed at our drone. So basically if our drone is flying directly above us, then we're going to want the antennas pointed like this, so that as we hold the controller, the flat portion is pointed straight up towards our drone. Now if we're flying out in front of us like we normally would, then we're going to want the antennas to be pointed up something like this, so that when we're holding the controller, the antennas are pointed out directly at the drone. Like I said, you want this flat portion here pointed straight towards the drone. So moving on from the controller, there are actually a lot of other things that can affect your signal quality. So if you're in sort of a built-up urban environment, there's going to be a lot of signal congestion here from things like Wi-Fi and mobile. All these things are going to degrade the signal connection between the controller and the drone because there's a lot of sort of noise on the signal bands that the drone is trying to operate on. Now, if you can go out into more of the nature, into the wild, you're going to have less congestion here from sort of other signal sources, which is going to result in better signal connection. Now, the other thing that's going to affect your signal connection is going to be obstacles in between you and the drone. If you start putting obstacles in between you and the drone, what you're basically doing is you're getting rid of that direct line of sight communication between the radio and the drone. So for the drone to have the best connection with the radio, it needs a clear line of sight between the controller and the drone. Now if you start adding obstacles in between, each of those obstacles are going to sap away some of that signal. Now those can be trees, buildings, anything like that is going to affect the signal strength between the controller and the drone, because if the signal has to try and pass through objects to get to it, it's obviously not going to be as strong when it gets to the final destination. So those are a few things that can affect your signal strength. So for the best case scenario, you want to be heading out into sort of the countryside, somewhere far away from an urban environment with lots of congestion. You want to have your antennas pointed straight at the drone, and you want to have no obstacles in between you and the drone. So that's basically how you can optimize the signal strength on your Mini 4 Pro when using the DJI RC2 controller. If you've gained value from this video, consider becoming a member on Patreon, as it's one of the best ways to support the work that I'm doing here. Now I actually also have a complete drone videography course which will take you from where you are now all the way to an advanced drone pilot and a cinematic genius. Now it's literally already transforming people's flying and footage, and it will do exactly the same for you. Now I've actually also started a weekly newsletter giving you the latest drone news, hot tips and discounts, and you can find all of this linked in the video description down below. And whilst you're down there, make sure to tap the subscribe button for more videos like this. You should go and check out this video next. Thank you so much for watching, have an amazing day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.